Welcome to Streaming Deluxe. My name is Mr. and welcome to a new video, my friends. So today we're going to talk about the Golden Week sale on Steam. So we celebrate games from Japan, and the sale is going on between the 29th of April and the 6th of May. So you still have some time. So this is going to be a whole week, my friends. So yeah, you will be able to profit from this sale for quite some time. And then at the end of this video, my friends, I will make a YouTube comment picker Steam key giveaway. I'm choosing my latest video, the Luda Nakon sale event on Steam. And then I would say, without further ado, my friends, we're jumping directly into this Japanese sale and see what awesome deals we can find. So first of all, how is this sale working, or how is it? How are the tabs? So we have here the featured, we have action, adventure, casual RPG, simulation, strategy, visual novel, DLC, soundtracks and apps. So if you want to, for example, only look now for some cool Japanese action games, then you click there and then you can come directly to those games. So what do I always say when if there is a sale? I always say also go to Steam database. In any case, there's a sale, steamdb.com, and there you can find the best way how you can which games have the best prices, if the game has ever been that cheap. So all of this is very important, my friends, because if I can tell you now, wow, I would buy Dead Rising 3. So I have Dead Rising 3, it's 70% down. I would say that's a good price, but you might have a specific game on your list. For example, you might have something like a wish list also. Therefore, if you see a game that you enjoy, then I would always say, guys, check out your own wish list, and then you can find actually some of those games that you always wanted to have, but the deal was never ever good enough. So here, for example, I see for example this this game now 65% done, Muchihime-sama. So that's my wish list. It's a huge wish list, I know, but that's the best way to find some good deals. For example, I can get Grief for 60% down. I can so now here you see over 1,000 games. So I should also then change a little bit how those games are organized. So Code Vein for 67% down, for example. But this is sorry guys, and it's very important that you get yourself some sort of organization, because otherwise you just look at the featured games and then you might not find the deal that is fancying you, the deal that you really are looking forward to. For example, let's go through this a little bit. So let's check, for example, recommended for me is now Death Stranding. Why is this recommended for me? This is recommended because I don't own this yet. So if I would own this game, then it would not be recommended for me. So very simple. Maybe, which is also a good way to find some of the best games, then is here this list. You can, for example, look for recently released games. So those games just came out. Well, there's a lot of very Japanese stuff there. Then we can only look for discounted games, so 80% on a 80% on a Little Nightmares game. But I would say, yeah, if you don't have a lot of games, then maybe you just look on the most popular games and you will find, most probably you find a game that you always wanted to have and is one of the better games, and then you can get it maybe for an interesting price. So like a Tekken for 85% down, which is really good, €6. Or for example, eFootball PES 2021 for 60-70% down. So this is around about 10 years. I would say that's a very good deal as well. Tales of Berseria, Nier Automata, Ace Combat 75% down. This could be a little bit cheaper. So this is a very good way actually to find some nice games. So here we can, for example, go any price. I can change the price. I can only check now here for games under €5. So I don't know if you maybe this is only in Steam Labs Experiment 012. In case you don't have this, then you should go to the Experiment 012 and use this narrowed down filter. So here, for example, I could look now for all the games under €5. Then you can see that we can get a Metal Gear Rising. I got the cheap CD keys already. We can get a Bayonetta, a Sonic Mania, 100% Orange Juice, Necopara Castlevania for €5, and show more. So Ace Combat skins. Oh yeah, okay. It's showing us skins, so this is of course not so useful. But that's also a way how you can find some games. So before we continue, I would say, guys, we check very quickly. We check the Golden Week sale point shop. So I can buy, for example, this is now my profile. So for 5,000 points, so I have 4,470 points. So I spent already a lot of my some dozen of thousand points. So I can actually buy now this seasonal profile, and it's kind of cute. So I wouldn't know. Actually, I really don't need it, so I won't buy it now myself. But yeah, that's one of those items you can get now here on Steam. So then we have here some more features. Do we see some other new stuff here? Some of the golden sale, no, only winter collection. So, but there are very funny Steam point shop items as well. So let's say we go to action. Let's go for action games. Maybe I can see immediately some cool game that I can definitely recommend you. Action RPG, half minute hero, 30 minute hero, 30 second hero, half minute hero. Oh my god. Then Money Bath VR. So we have all those Final Fantasy games. So they're the classical Japanese games, of course. We have the Tecmo games, we have the Namco games, we have the Capcom games. So I mean, maybe it's interesting that you just check, for example, for games, based on the company that makes the games. So let's see, we want Capcom games. So then I would say let's go and choose Capcom games. So those are all Capcom games. You just need to type in the developer or the publisher, better said, and then we see an Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom is 30% down. Then the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is 10%. Is 75% down, €10. Then the Devil May Cry 5 is 20% down. Tekken here, Street Fighter, Resident Evil is not cheaper. So how come that they actually make a Japanese week, but all of those Japanese games are not cheaper? So also not really working, guys. Also not really working. I'm just saying. Brother Drank's Dogma is €9, and the Resident Evil 3 is also not cheaper. So then I would say okay, guys. Then we look for Namco. Let's see. So all the Namco games. So Tekken 7 is Namco. Tekken 7 is not Capcom. So, but sometimes the tags are a bit mistaken. So then we have Dark Souls, for example. Dark Souls also not cheaper. Little Nightmares 2 is also not cheaper. But you have a Jump Force for €12. The Dragon Ball games are cheaper. Soul Calibur is €9. One Piece Pirate Warriors, God Eater, My Hero Wants Justice, and so all of those Japanese games. And if you know some other Japanese developers, of course, then just type them in. This is maybe also a very good way, my friends, to find some good deals. All right, so Yakuza, you can also get a Yakuza. Alright guys, so let's continue. Let's go here to adventures. So those are adventure games. I know a lot of you love adventure games. You get an Octopath Traveler, for example. We can get the Dynasty Warrior games cheaper. Final Fantasy, everyone loves Final Fantasy. As I said before, Square Enix games, you can also type in Square Enix, of course, the way I told you before. So a lot of Japanese games. So most of those games I don't personally know so good. Maybe I'm not really an expert. Yeah, I made over 1,000 videos and I have no ideas about those Japanese games, but it's just that I'm not so interested in them probably. So let's check the JRPG. That's a very popular genre in games. So I was playing Breath of Fire. I was playing the Final Fantasy games back in the days. Nowadays I don't play them so much anymore, but I would say they're still, I like the design. I like Seiken Densetsu, that Secret of Mana, Legend of Mana, very cool games. So that's also Square Enix. So maybe we should type it in to find. So simulation games, strategy, visual novel, DLCs, soundtracks and apps. Okay, now that's interesting what we can find under apps. Okay, it's the visual novel maker, it's Japanese games maker, RPG maker, etc. So that you all get a little bit cheaper, guys. So yeah, then I would say that's it for me. So that's it for me. I would now choose the winner of my latest Steam Key giveaway. So the winner is Privdi. And so my friend, so you won a game. You can choose one of the games down below in the list that is in the description of this video or in the commentary section. And if any one of you want to participate for the next time, my friends, then make sure to comment this video, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. So that's very important. And then the next time you can win and choose one of the games on my list, so in my little giveaway. So all right, guys, then thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.